Here in Australia, us young'uns of the country, and yes, I'm using that term very liberally because I'm getting fucking old. Us young'uns were told if we want to make $1 million, if we want to buy our very own house, then you need to do one thing. And that's not buy any fucking avocado toast for breakfast, you dirty little shits. That's the advice that this millionaire property developer gave anyway. Well, Tim Gurner, I have some advice for you, Tim Gurner. Fuck you, Tim! I love avocado toast! Well, he also said spending, $40 a day on coffee, toast, avocados, and all that type of shit, and not having a job is a bad way to make money. Which is a fair point, Tim. But also, once again, fuck you, Tim. I'm having my avocado toast. You bastard. As young people in the modern era, we do have some things stacked against us, particularly here in Australia. Number one, if you want to go and buy a house in this very country, you are all kinds of fucked. And the reason is because, well, if you want to go and buy a house in Sydney and you want to spend under $1 million, this is the house you're going to be living in. And that's not even a good cardboard box. Not to mention the only way you're going to buy a house is if you have a child and sell that child's kidneys on the black market. I'm not recommending you do that, although it is a lucrative business idea. And also, if you are a young Australian, then you basically have no fucking chance, because if you're trying to go to university and educate yourself more so you can get a higher paying job, you're not going to get any penalty rates, which penalty rates basically mean you're not going to get paid on the weekend more than if you were working on a Monday or a Tuesday. You're not going to get any penalty rates because the government fucking hates you. Point being, we're all kinds of fucked. But at least we don't have to deal with horrible things that previous generations did have to deal with, like polio. Oh wait, there's more and more anti-vaxxers every day. At least we don't have to deal with polio for at least the next 3 months. But like almost anything, there is so many people out there telling you, this is how you're going to make $1 million. This is how you're going to get rich. This is what you need to do. This is how it's going to happen for you. But usually if it's too good to be true, it is. But not the infamous internet legend that is Ty Lopez. He is legit. He's too legit to quit.
Here in my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini here. It's fun to drive up here in the Hollywood Hills. But you know what I like a lot more than materialistic things? Knowledge.
Yes. Oh, so inspirational, Ty. Congratulations. But Ty was fucking smart. He bought YouTube ads and got hundreds of thousands of views on these entrepreneurial sort of videos to push to his website back when YouTube ads were extremely cheap. It was a great money-making tactic. And these videos that would turn into memes and people were always talking about them pushed to his website. And if you go to his website, he may very well have the answer to becoming extremely successful and making millions of dollars. But I'll never find out because he charges $197 fucking dollars for his New Year special. Fuck that to the moon. Get rich quick schemes are not just something reserved for the 90s.
Thank God that I found a unique system to make millions in real estate starting from nothing. As a result, we became financially independent. Many people took my seminar, become very wealthy. Many of my students about to get on TV to tell you how my system had changed their life.
They still exist today, but they are now somewhat more sexy, more attractive. As my old man would say, they're a little bit more trendy. And they have been renamed. They're not pyramid schemes. They're not get-rich-quick schemes. They are known as side hustles.
I'm gonna show you a 6-figure side hustle.
5 ways to make money online that are fast and easy.
College don't teach you how to make $42,000 in 15 days, so I'm gonna show you.
The best side hustle, number 6.
Now, credit where credit's due. Side hustles are somewhat important in life. YouTube for me was a side hustle. Comedy for me was a side hustle. For my first 18 months of making YouTube videos, 2 or 3 videos every single week, I was working a full-time job. For the first 4 years of doing stand-up comedy, driving to shows every second, third night in Sydney, about 2.5 hours from my home, I was still working a full-time job. So side hustles absolutely have their place in life. But ladies and gentlemen, before I go on, I've got to tell you how excited I am to work with a brand new sponsor, TMGM. They are the official online trading platform of the Australian Open, and the old Bucksman starred in their commercials. Have a look at the link below. So what is online trading, you ask? Well, let's just say it's where you buy and sell stuff, such as Forex pairs, CFDs including indices, shares, and medals. You'll see TMGM on the main Australian Open courts at the Speed Serve. Also, how good is this? They've just launched an online tennis game and it is absolutely amazing. Especially if you're a tennis fan, you are gonna love this game. And if you need any more reasons to play, well, if you play and end up at the top of the leaderboard, you will get to go and watch the Australian Open men's final live. That includes flights and accommodation. There's also tickets to be won to the semi-finals and quarterfinals. It's going to be amazing and plenty of rewards and special bonuses for the top 20 on the leaderboard. Go right now to tmgm.tennis, and you must be over 18 years old. Sorry, you dirty little young'uns. And last but not least, because they like me and I bloody love them, TMGM has decided to give all the good motherfuckers out there $50 US to go and start trading with them. All you have to do is head right now to www.tmgm.com/Isaac to get started. And oi, remember this. Investing carries with it many risks. So remember to read the TMGM product disclosure statement, alright? It's on their website, and make sure you invest wisely and invest within your own means. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much to TMGM for supporting this channel, so let's go and support them. Unfortunately, the new generation of young people looking to make money are learning their side hustles from TikTok. And it's all about basically just gambling.
All right, we got a $1,500 crash bet. Come on, let's see if we can get double here. All right, already 500 bucks. 700 bucks. Can we double it? Please, please, please. 2x? Bang, 1,500 bucks, let's fucking go.
Enormous numbers of young people thinking this is how they're gonna take their $200 they've made from mowing lawns for 14 years and they're gonna turn it into a big cash amount. But it doesn't stop there. YouTubers have been talking about gambling sponsors for years. Look at this from Rice Gum from a few years ago. He pushed this out to his majority young audience, and it was fucking garbage.
I kind of wanted to switch it up a little bit, do something different. So me and Mystery Brand actually teamed up. If you don't know what it is, basically it's a site that has a ton of these like random mystery box. Like right here, he has like a Yeezy and Supreme and like technology, like smartphone one. I don't know. I guess you buy a mystery box, you open it, and you get like one random either dope item or bad item. It's like a mystery. It's a surprise, right? Yo, $100. Give me something, please, mystery box. Yo, alright, listen. These shoes are like $1,000, right? I can sell it back for $500, so like it's a profit, but like I already have these shoes. Hold on.
This is what the next generation thinks a side hustle is. But it gets worse. I'm sure you've all seen ads on YouTube that are talking about, hey, I made $100,000 in 15 minutes. G'day, I made $4 million in 35 seconds. I'm Jeff Bezos' cousin, and I've made $14 billion since you started watching this video, you fucking loser. And all these guys have made, they've made cash. But if you look at the money they have made, they're basically making it from one thing, and that's called drop shipping. For the layman, drop shipping is basically where you make a flash website with a cheap website creator, and you put a product on there for $25. Now, you might have bought that product from a supplier for $20 from China, right? Now, what happens is someone buys that, you collect the $5 profit, and you pay the other $20 to go to that person over in China who makes the bulk of the profit. Now, you may very well have grossed $100,000 in sales for an entire year, but chances are the profit you've made, you could have just made scratching your balls. You've made like $5,000, which is still great, but it's not the $100,000 you've been jerking off over all over TikTok for the last fucking 6 months. Get over yourself. I think the honest truth about all these entrepreneurs telling people, the next generation of young people, or anyone really for that matter, how to make money, how to be rich, are just like self-help gurus. Some of them are actually quite successful, and maybe you should listen to them. But the vast majority, it's all just a facade. They're just motivational speakers. And they're probably bullshit too. But hang on, Butterfield. Why are there so many influencers all over the internet that have fucking Lambos and mansions and hot birds coming out the wazoo? Well, I hate to spoil it for you. Most of that shit's hired. Yeah, hired, or it's a brand deal or something like that. A lot of these people, they may look like they live lavish lifestyles, but in reality, either someone else is funding it and they're making a profit from these people, or it's just rented. Am I talking about Dan Bilzerian? Yeah, Thank fuck he's got a beard, otherwise he'd be dead to me. So I've covered a few ways not to make money and not to become a millionaire. But here are a few ways that I think you actually could. Think outside the box. Find something that no one else really does and become the best at it. Then figure out a way to monetize it. Get an education. You don't have to go to university for that either. You can read them. How many books can you fucking buy? You can buy a million fucking books. Read them all, alright? Get an education. Work as fucking hard as you possibly can and don't give up. That's like the biggest one. Don't give up. Keep trying to find a way to do this shit. Now, if you can't be bothered doing any of that, and you don't have any skills, okay, and you don't have an education, and your parents are already ashamed of you, and you thought, fuck it, I'll double down on it, what you can do, alright, you're writing this down, if you want to ball hard, if you want to be rich, if you want to be fucking luxurious, is be a big old whore on OnlyFans. Take Gem Wolfie, for example, this big North Sheila. She makes $30,000 a day on OnlyFans. That's not bad for showing off your giant milkers and a big old giant dirt box. And then there's friend of the channel, Michaela Tester. Remember the chick who cried when Instagram took away likes? Now I will say this, apparently that's not true, okay? She put up a video last week and it said this.
I have literally said this a million times. The video about me crying about likes all over the fucking internet literally was a video of me that was cropped and manipulated. I was literally crying about trolls commenting on my Instagram shit about the death of my father, and I couldn't take it anymore, so I was gonna leave social media. It had nothing to do with likes. The media literally manipulated that shit. They cropped the fucking video.
And if that's the truth, then I'm sorry for being an arsehole. That's horrible. But you're still a big old hoe bag, and quite a successful old hoe bag, may I add. According to this newspaper article, she spent $1.4 million in a year. And I can only imagine that it's on fucking shit, just designer shit. But she put up this video. All the money Michaela is spending here was made by powerfully, successfully, and bravely, may I add, spreading her ass cheeks for the world on OnlyFans. Bravo, darling, you are just an inspiration to young women everywhere. If I ever have a daughter, I will just send her straight to your TikTok account and say, this is how you do it, little one. This is how you become a successful Sheila. Ladies and gentlemen, there are so many ways to make money in this world, but don't put it in front of your family. What I mean by that is don't allow yourself to be one of these people who watches The Wolf of Wall Street once and then decides that I'm going to give up absolutely everything in life and just focus on making cash. There's far more to life than money. Don't get me wrong, obviously you need to pay your bills and shit, but look at all the people that have lived these massive, lavish lifestyles. They are still stressed, they are still upset, depressed, anxious, and all that type of shit. Sort your family life out, your emotional health out, and your mental health out as well, at the same time as working hard. And I think that is the key to being successful. Ladies and gentlemen, be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Me dick stinks. Keep it moist. And I'll see you all very soon. Toodaloo, au revoir. Bye.